Afghan female governor, who took up arms against Taliban, taken into custody.
This post received a score of 36,000, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Salima Mazari, her district was one of the last to fall to the Taliban.
So, this could be them being butthurt that she knew how to put up a fight?
More so, she's a Shia Muslim and her region likely is too. The Taliban are Sunni and hence, consider them non-Muslims.
Oh, religion. Is there anything you can't screw up?
Unless you're a winemaker or work in a vineyard, the water into wine thing sounds kind of interesting.
On a related note, I understand Belgian monks make good beer.
I also wonder what will or has become of Zarifa Ghaffari. She was in Maidan Shah, the embattled capital of Wardak province, where she served as the youngest female mayor in the country. Opening square bracket.
She has resigned herself to death. And #X200B.
That's sobering. That poor woman and her family.
Continuing a long tradition of badass Afghani women.
Should have armed them, to be honest.
The probably would have actually fought. I mean, consider their motivation. I had written a whole as response about supply lines failing due to corruption and that's why defenses failed. But then I realized that starving women on the lines probably would have held out a bit goddamn longer. But, I do encourage you to look into the supply line thing. Corruption was essentially starving the military for a long time before this weekend.
I believe it. There is no way they just waltzed in there like that without the right people on the inside.
They had also bought off officials and high-ranking military officers in all the provinces weeks ago. That negotiations were to hand over gear and not to fight to prevent further killing. All this was planned.
I would be surprised if they didn't. She fought against Taliban, is a Shia Muslim, Taliban is Sunni, and is a woman. She is dead, let's face it. Her chance to survive this is smaller than anyone right now in this topic winning a lottery alone. This is a shame.
If I were Taliban, she would be perfect Potemkin ploy, keep her alive and well to show the world how generous, forgiving and reasonable you are, and you can just blast it on your local TV that even when she's everything old Taliban would instantly get rid of. We're new and improved Taliban that will not kill her. Man, I feel like I can operate propaganda campaign just by reading Reddit.
You don't need to be a genius to lie. Anyone smart enough to understand the bullshit of propaganda would be great at creating it.
Propaganda has such a negative term, let's use public relations and #X200B. Fun fact, public relations was created post-WW2 since propaganda was tied very heavily from the Nazis.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.